Hello friends, how are you? Today I am telling about the book Long Walk to Freedom. This book won the Alan Paton Award in 1995. This is an autobiography written by South African President Nelson Mandela, and this book was published in 1994 by Little Brown and Company. Book tells about his life, age, education, and 27 years of prison. Under the apartheid government, Mandela was regarded as a terrorist and jailed on the notorious Robben Island for his role as a jailed ANC leader. He later gained international identification for his leadership as president in rebuilding the country's once separated society. And in the last chapter of the book describes his political scaling and his belief that struggle still continued against apartheid in South Africa. Now I am telling about the summary of this book. In the first part of the autobiography, Mandela writes up his upbringing as a child and growing in South Africa and being connected to the Royal Themba's dynasty. His childhood name was Rolihila, which is loosely translated as pulling the branch of a tree or a Purism for troublemaker. Mandela describes his education at a Tambu college called Clarkbury and later at the strict Helltown school, where students were rigorously put in routines. He mentions his education at the University of Fort Hare and his practice of law later on. He also then writes, "A democracy meant all men to be here and decision was taken together as a people. Majority rule was a foreign notion. A minority was not to be clashed by a majority." In the second part of the book, Mandela introduces political and social aspects of apartheid in South Africa and influences of politicians such as Daniel Francois Malan, who implemented the Nadir of African freedoms as he officially commenced the apartheid policies. Mandela joins the African National Congress in 1950 and describes his organization of guerrilla tactics and underground organization to battle against apartheid. In 1961, Mandela convicted for inciting people to strike and leaving the country without a passport and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. However, Mandela was shortly thereafter sentenced to life imprisonment for sabotage in what was known as the Rivonia trial by Justice Dr. Quartus de Wet, instead of a possible death sentence. Mandela writes up prison time on Robben Island and Pollsmoor prison. His 28-year tenure in prison was marked by the cruelty of African guards, back-breaking labor and sleep in minuscule cells which were nearly uninhabitable. Unlike his biographer Anthony Sampson, Mandela does not accuse the warder James Gregory of fabricating a friendship with his prisoner. Gregory's book Goodbye Famina discussed Mandela's family life and described Gregory as a close personal friend of Mandela. According to Mandela, the authorized biographer Gregory's position was to censor the letters delivered to the future president, and he thereby discovered the details of Mandela's personal life. Then he made money from by means of his book Goodbye Bafana. Mandela considered suing Gregory for the breach of trust. Later on in his sentence, Mandela met South African President Frederick Willem de Klerk and was released from prison in 1990. Unlike his friend Anthony Sampson account, Mandela's book does not discuss the alleged complicity of de Klerk in the violence of the 18th and 90s, or the role of his ex-wife Winnie Mandela in that bloodshed. Mandela became the president of South Africa in 1994. That's all about the book Long Walk to Freedom.